Your car is misfiring. You take it to a mechanic, and he says you need new spark plugs and an ignition coil. Suddenly, you're facing a $1,200 bill. But here's what he doesn't tell you. It's usually one or the other, and your car is already revealing which. Today, I'll reveal 8 signs that separate bad ignition coils from bad spark plugs. And at the end, I'll show you how to replace either one in under 5 minutes. Let's start with the symptom most drivers ignore until it's too late. Number 8, the check engine light deception. Here is something mechanics know that they are counting on you not knowing. The check engine light cannot tell you whether it is the coil or the plug. It only tells you which cylinder is misfiring. That is exactly why they quote you for both, because you have no way to challenge them. But here is what the light does tell you if you know how to read it. A solid, steady light almost always points to a spark plug issue. Gradual degradation the computer has been tracking for a while. A flashing light is different. That is an active misfire happening right now. 9 times out of 10, that is a dead coil. This is why every driver needs their own OBD2 scanner. A decent one runs about $30 on Amazon. Plug it in, pull the code, and you immediately know which cylinder is the problem. Now you are not walking into a shop blind, you are walking in with the same information they have. One last thing they will not tell you. You can have both a failing coil and a fouled plug with no check engine light at all. The computer missed it entirely. That is where the next 7 signs come in. Number 7. The rough idle riddle. A rough idle is another vague symptom mechanics love because it can be caused by either of these failing parts. However, when you pay attention to when and how the car idles, you can narrow down the culprit. A rough idle caused by fouled spark plugs usually starts with a warning. Instead of the regular hum, the engine grumbles at every idle. That's because the spark isn't consistent and that cylinder isn't contributing as much power as the others. As the spark plug gets worse, so will the idle. Your car will begin to vibrate more noticeably. But when the rough idle is caused by a bad ignition coil, it is loud and immediate. That's because coils don't slowly get bad, they detonate instantly. 1 minute the car is running fine, but at the next stop, it starts shaking violently. That coil is dead, forcing the other cylinders to work harder. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Because a rough idle from a failing plug isn't aggressive, you think it's less of a threat. In reality, a slowly dying plug causes unburnt fuel to leak into the catalytic converter, which destroys it. That's a $1,500 to $2,500 repair. If you think that's expensive, the next one will cost you twice as much. Number 6. The fuel thief. Of the 240 million licensed drivers in the US, only 15% consistently track their fuel consumption. That means you could potentially waste hundreds of dollars on gasoline if you have a bad spark plug and not even know it. When a spark plug is worn, the electrode gap has widened from the correct 0.028 inches. The same thing happens when the tip is fouled with carbon, oil, or fuel deposits. The spark that forms is weak, inconsistent, or completely absent. When the ECU detects the misfire, it dumps more fuel into the cylinder to compensate. That fuel never gets burned, but instead flows straight out of the exhaust. Or worse, it can wash the cylinder walls and dilute your engine oil. A study by the U.S. Department of Energy revealed that a bad spark plug can reduce fuel efficiency by 30%. That's an extra $60 per month for the average driver. When a coil goes bad, it will also affect fuel economy. However, this will be a sudden drop rather than a gradual decline. 1 week, you spend $50 at the pump, and the next, it's $75. It can also lead to backfiring and a blown cat converter. If, for some reason, you missed the declining fuel efficiency, the next symptom is impossible to miss. But before then, it's time to hit the like button and click subscribe. Don't miss another video that can save you thousands in repairs and mechanic scams. All set? Number 5. The cold start clue. Here's the one that trips up even experienced drivers. You start your car on a cold morning, but there's hesitation. Your engine cranks, but takes noticeably longer to catch and fire up. Then, after the stumbling start, it drives perfectly. Your experience tells you the car only needed to warm up, or the battery is weak because of the cold. Wrong. That's a failing ignition coil, and here's why that happens. Coil windings are made of tightly wound copper wire surrounded by epoxy resin. When that resin ages and cracks, cold temperatures cause it to contract. This disrupts the magnetic field that the coil needs to start. A failing coil already struggles to multiply voltage, so adding cold air to this amplifies the problem. However, once the coil heats up, those cracks expand and close back together, and the coil works again. But just like clockwork, this will happen at the next cold start. Of course, a bad spark plug can also make it difficult for the car to start because the spark isn't there. However, the engine will keep misfiring even after the car warms up. So, before you change your battery, inspect the coil. At the end of the video, I'll teach you how to replace the coil and plugs yourself and save hundreds of dollars. Up next is another symptom that leaves a horrible taste in your mouth, literally. Number 4. The fuel smell fiasco. Have you ever started your car and smelled a strong stench like rotten eggs? That's raw fuel hitting your catalytic converter. When unburnt fuel enters the exhaust, the catalytic converter burns the excess hydrocarbons. The cat begins to convert sulfur compounds instead of carbon dioxide and nitrogen oxides, which produces hydrogen sulfide gas. That's the rotten egg smell and a sign that you need a new catalytic converter. In other instances, you could smell raw fuel instead of eggs. When a spark plug misfires completely, raw liquid fuel gets pushed into the exhaust manifold. When the fuel hits the hot manifold walls, you get an immediate, unburnt gasoline smell. You might also see a faint black smoke puff from the exhaust. Strong smells from the exhaust aren't something you should ignore. Besides the obvious mechanical risks, unburnt fuel is a fire hazard. If that hot fuel gets near dry grass or some other flammable substance, you're going to have the wrong type of barbecue. If you're not sure what you're smelling or where from, start the engine, then stand next to the tailpipe. If you can't smell anything there, pop the hood to double check. Now, let's talk about a symptom that will clearly let you know which part is failing. Number 3. The power loss problem. This is where the difference between a failed coil and a bad plug becomes night and day. You're at a green light, and you step on the gas. But instead of it taking off immediately, there's a pause, a lurch. That hesitation under acceleration is the calling card of a failing coil. When you floor the throttle, the engine demands more air and fuel simultaneously. But when the coil has degraded, generating enough voltage quickly becomes impossible. So, the spark will either be too weak to ignite the air/fuel mixture, or it won't fire at all. That delay is what you feel as hesitation. Now, let's compare that to a bad spark plug. The symptoms are similar, but this wasn't some random occurrence. Over the past month, you have not noticed poor acceleration and hesitations, especially when driving uphill. Not enough to cause you to panic, but enough to suck the fun out of driving. But when the ignition coil goes bad, power disappears suddenly. However, what begins as a bad plug can end up as a bad coil. According to NGK data, a faulty plug causes the coil to generate up to 25% more voltage. This makes the coil weaker all the time. So, if you have been ignoring the dwindling acceleration for a while and now it feels like you're driving a golf cart, you just killed your coils. But just to be sure, try this old school trick. Number 2, the swap test. Here's something mechanics have been doing for over 50 years, and it doesn't cost you a dime. If your OBD2 scanner shows a specific cylinder misfire, the swap test will let you know whether it's the coil or the plug. What you do is that you remove the coil and put it in a different cylinder. If you don't know how to do this, I'll explain it later in the video. Next, you're going to clear the code and drive around for 15 minutes. If the misfire follows the coil to the new cylinder, you've found your culprit. If the misfire stats in, let's say cylinder 2, then it's a bad plug. This simple test works because the coil carries the fault with it while the plug stays in the hole. This test takes just 4 minutes and can save you a lot of money. I've seen dealers charge $120 to $180 for this diagnosis. The worst part is that for most modern cars, you don't need any special tools. But here's the caveat. Just because the problem jumps or stays with the coil doesn't mean that it is the only problem. Like I said earlier, a bad plug can kill a good coil. That's where the final step comes in. Number 1, the visual inspection. Before you go ahead to replace the plugs or coils, it is always good to perform a visual inspection. This will confirm that the fault is from one of these devices and not a failing fuel injector or a muff sensor, which we cover in a separate video. Pull out the coils and plugs and begin with a visual inspection of the plugs. Lay them out side by side and look for 3 things. The first is electrode wear. The center electrode should be pointy, not rounded like a worn pencil eraser. Next, look for deposits. Carbon black means rich running or oil burning, while white chalky means overheating or lean condition. Third, look for thread damage or oil residue. Oil on a spark plug means you have a valve cover gasket leak. While these are the main things to look for, also pay attention to cracking or melting. And if one plug is unusually clean while the others are worn, it could indicate a coolant leak. Moving on to the coils, this one is not as obvious. Many people believe that a clean coil means it's working perfectly. Not true. The epoxy resin that encases the windings can look perfect while the coil is slowly dying within. Of course, if you see cracks in the resin or black lines running across the surface, that coil is definitely dead. Now that we're done diagnosing, the next step will save you hundreds of dollars and only takes 5 minutes. Replacing spark plugs. Replacing spark plugs is one of the most beginner-friendly car maintenance processes. Step 1. Get your tools. All you need is a spark plug socket, a ratchet, a socket extension, and a torque wrench. It is also handy to have a gap gauge just in case. Step 2. Wait for the engine to cool. Next, it's time to take off the cowling, but only if the engine is completely cold. When you remove spark plugs from a hot aluminum cylinder head, it can strip the threads. This simple mistake costs about $500 if it can be fixed with a thread repair kit. However, if the cylinder head has to be removed and sent to a machine shop, this cost blows up to $2,500. Step 3. Remove the ignition coil. So, when your engine is nice and cool, proceed to remove the ignition coil. This sits on the spark plugs, so you have to take it out even if they're not the problem. Disconnect the electrical connector, then remove the retaining bolt. Pull the ignition coil straight upward and set it aside. Step 4. Remove the spark plugs. Now, it's time to attach the spark plug socket to an extension and ratchet. Carefully turn the plug counterclockwise. Inspect each plug like I taught you earlier. Step 5. Install the new plugs. Before you install the new plugs, check the gap. Some plugs come pre-gapped, but always make sure it is in line with your vehicle's specifications. Start by threading the new plug by hand. This prevents cross-threading, which is another expensive repair. Once it's hand-tight, use a torque wrench to tighten it to the manufacturer's recommendation. This is where overconfident rookies get it wrong. Over-tighten, and you can damage the cylinder head. Under-tightening will cause compression leaks and misfires, so always go by the book. For spark plugs, NGK iridium or Denso iridium are the two worth buying. The cheap Chinese sets mislabel their gap specs and misfire within 10,000 miles. Don't undo this repair by going cheap on the part. Step 6. Reinstall the ignition coils. Push the coil firmly onto the spark plug, then reinstall the retaining bolt and the electrical connector. If the coil is bad, here are some extra tips to know about replacing an ignition coil. Replacing an ignition coil. We've already covered the main portions of this. The other thing to know is that some coils may feel stuck due to heat. In this case, twist the coil in either direction, then pull. For coils, Delphi and Standard Motor products are the reliable aftermarket options. Stay away from unbranded coils off Amazon. They fail within a year and put you right back to misfiring. The other thing to consider is whether to change one coil or all of them. This will depend on your maintenance interval. Most coils need to be replaced every 100,000 miles. If one coil failed early, it's fine to change just that one. However, if your car is approaching 120,000 miles and you've never changed the coils, do it now. Replacing all of them will save you from trouble. Also, replace all of them if 2 or more cylinders were misfiring, or if you already replaced a coil within the past year. As for spark plugs, always replace the entire set. This will cause uneven performance, and you're risking future damage to your CAT converter. Now, you know how to identify what is causing the problem between the plugs and the coils and how to replace them yourself. What you've learned in this video will save you hundreds in repairs, but this ECU Reset Trick will save you thousands.